Construction complete.
So this is a allies versus allies match that I played earlier today, and I'm gonna post it because I think I did pretty good. So I'm showing off a little bit. You know, waiting for the pros to come make fun of me, but that's all right. I feel good about this game. I'm playing on the LE version of Heck Freezes Over, and I've just been trying to get good at this map for the past few days. Just this map, just allies. Trying to focus in on my build in all 4 positions and how I scout depending on who I'm playing, depending on if it's Yuri or if it's Soviet, if it's another allies, etc. So here I'm playing a Korea player. And so my thought was, okay, this person's definitely going to go for Rocketeers, going to go for Black Eagles quick. And, you know, I sort of took a gamble making that assumption, but I made that assumption. So early I made 2, 2 Guardian GI IFVs and then 2 GI IFVs, both to defend against other tanks and hurt buildings. So the Guardian GIs are to hurt buildings, and the regular GIs and IFVs, the Guardian GIs are to defend against tanks, while the machine gun IFVs with the regular GIs in it, those are to take out any building. So I want to take out the airport if I can. And so, yeah, I come over to the base, I got a good scout, and I notice, okay, he has also built IFVs and already has a Rocketeer out. So I think my prediction about him focusing on air was good. I mean, because that's what you do in allies versus allies. That's what the pros tell me all the time, and I take that to heart. And I think it's true because the anti-air isn't as good for the allies. So there I'm trying to take out what I can. And as you can see, my Guardian GI IFVs are doing a pretty damn good job of fighting off not only the Rocketeers, but the IFVs that are attacking me. So I think I'm going to be able to get the power and the Air Force here. And while I'm doing all of this, this player is panicking, at least a little bit. So I'm able to just keep building tanks. And I built a couple more IFVs because I see he's really going all out with air. So there I was able to take out air early, which stops production on battle labs, stops production on planes, stops production on super weapons, on Rocketeers. So it was a bit of a risk to make the prediction that I did before having the base scouted, but what I did didn't cost a ton of money anyway, and I could have used those units regardless of what the other player decided to do. So it was a sort of low-risk, high-reward investment. And actually, my first paradrop was in the back of my base because I thought, okay, if this player is decent, then what they're going to do is try to paradrop the back of my base and send in Rocketeers at the same time. So I figured if I send in my if I send in my paradrop there for defense, that can catch his paradrop if he chooses to send it my way. So now I see he's got Battle Lab and Black Eagles. So now I'm in a little bit of a panic mode myself because I'm like, okay, I was able to delay him, but now am I in a position to capitalize on my early advantage? And I do have more tanks. And I have a plane out to do a little harassment. And I honestly can't remember how I handled this right here.
Construction complete.
I think my idea was, you know, just keep the pressure on, get a battle lab, get some Mirage, get some Prism, get a super weapon. Yeah, I was trying to shoot down a Black Eagle there, and that didn't work out. Ah, and I actually lost my plane there somehow. So yeah, this part of the game not looking super great for me. Okay, so I'm trying to distract there to do some damage with my Rockies.
Structure sold.
And I've gotten good on this map at remembering to extend my base and move my MCV, but this game, I didn't do a great job at it. My eco's not doing well. It's not horrible.
Construction complete.
I haven't hit 0 that much. Ooh, and he just took out my battle lab. Oh, but watch this.
Unit ready.
Watch my IFVs on the bottom right here.
Unit ready. Warning. Chronosphere detected.
I must have caught where they were going. I think I took them. Oh, I took them all out. And that's a big deal for him because he just lost a lot of money.
Unit ready.
And I have an elite. I have an elite IFV, which is totally OP, but I'm taking advantage of it. And I have a couple IFVs to kill some Rocketeers, but that many Rocketeers can kill even 3 IFVs. Yeah, they even took out my elite IFV. But despite some of these difficulties I'm facing, I'm trying to maintain aggression. I've noticed, I think I've started winning more games than losing on this map. And I think that's happening now because, you know, before the past couple of weeks, I mainly played as Soviet always, but I've been trying to get good with allies. And what I realized is I was trying to play... I was underestimating how aggressive you can be as allies, because I knew, okay, if I'm playing a Soviet, I gotta pump out as many tanks as fast as possible, and be aggressive. But when it came to playing as allies, I always was like nervous about being aggressive. But now I've realized that I can be aggressive in really tactical ways as allies. And that works to my benefit. Now here, he's got Mirages, but I actually have enough Grizzlies where I can handle his Mirages. And I think I have enough IFVs to handle his Rockies as well.
Unit promoted. Unit ready.
So, I mean, I think this is a pretty evenly matched game, all things considered.
Unit lost.
And I think I'm going to be able to sneak in my Rockies to kill his battle lab here.
Vehicle ready. Outstanding. Oh, hello, sir.
Sorry if my microphone's clipping. If it's getting too loud, I'll have to fix that. Fix my volume for the next video. But I'm not redoing this. I don't get paid to do this. That's not worth it. Okay, so yeah, I mean, again, if you have 1 or 2 Rockies, they can't do shit. But if you got 5, 6, 7, 8 Rockies, they are a really aggressive force to be reckoned with because they're just so fast. They can move over cliffs easily. So yeah, definitely, like I said before, in allies versus allies, you have to be ready for your enemy's Rockies, and you have to have your own Rockies.
Unit lost. Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. New construction options.
Okay, I got my battle lab back up. I'm going to try to build up my force of prisms and mirages again, with a couple grizzlies mixed in.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
Oh, I didn't hide that Patriot missile very well, did I?
Unit ready. Training.
So my eco is doing okay now, and I'm actually moving down towards those gems, so
Unit ready.
not a great economic game for me, but not terrible either.
Select target.
Oh, hopefully I can get... Ooh, nicely done with the Mirage tanks there. I honestly didn't see those. Maybe I did before, but I didn't on a rewatch here. That's funny. Nice Mirage work there. Yeah, so my money's low again.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Reporting for duty.
Unit ready. Construction complete.
Reporting for duty.
But I'm building towards those gems, so that's good.
Training. Structure sold.
And I see he's got a lot of Rocketeers, so I need
Unit ready.
quite... I mean,
Building.
Tools of the trade.
to face 10 Rocketeers effectively, you need a lot of IFVs.
Reporting for duty.
Unit lost.
Oh shit, he's trying to come at me with his elite IFV.
Lost. Select target. promoted.
Yeah.
Reinforcements ready.
Rockies are
Unit ready.
mass Rockies are good, man. In allies versus allies. I mean,
24/7. Mining.
Select
versus
target.
Soviet, if you get a few flaks and they're in the right position, they're gonna kill all your Rocketeers. But I know this is obvious for those of you who played the game
Reporting for duty.
for 1,000 hours,
Ready.
but
Riding high.
not always
Ore
obvious.
miner under attack. Unit ready.
Okay, working on my.
Unit ready.
No, I have quite a few.
Ready.
I have quite a few ore miners, so even if I lose one, even if I lose two at this point, not a huge deal. I mean, again, my eco is not good this game,
Construction
but because I just the sheer number of
unit ready.
ore miners that I do have,
Ore miner under attack.
my economy's been able to
Unit promoted.
stay alive a little bit. Now I just took out his MCV there. He was distracted with my base. I snuck in my Rockies, took out his MCV.
Unit ready.
So it's not looking good for him because I don't think he has
Building.
a battle lab.
Training.
Tools of the trade.
Reinforcements
On the go.
ready.
Need a conversion? Yep. Made.
Okay, let's see how I handle this. That is a lot of Rockies.
Our base
I mean,
is
it's
under
a swarm.
attack. Select
There's
target.
no better word for it. It's a freaking swarm.
Repairing. Unit promoted.
Now, thank goodness, I do have that Patriot missile right there. But look,
Unit ready.
took out all of my IFVs except two. Those Rockies are insane.
Unit ready. Our base is
And actually, I don't think he has a war factory right now. I think I destroyed all of his war factories.
Unit lost. Unit promoted. Unit ready. Unit lost.
So I think this might be close to good game.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
But yeah, I just think this was a good example of
Unit promoted.
dealing with the ally versus ally challenge. Again, my eco wasn't great, but I was able to manage. I was aggressive early on and stayed aggressive throughout the game, and that really allowed me to stay alive against. I think it was a pretty evenly matched player, pretty close player to me. So I think that's gonna be a good game right there. Let me know what you guys think. Give me some critiques. Give me some advice.
Player defeated.
And if you're a newer
You are
player,
victorious.
let me know if you want some advice. Thanks for watching.